and foremost, welcome to Price for Peace, the World War II Experience. In a moment, I'm going to give you guys the green light to go ahead and go through the exhibit. When you're up there, if you have your phone on you, you're more than welcome to take photos and videos. You can take as many as you'd like. Please do not touch any of the artifacts. They are very old.
History teacher John de Armas curated Price for Peace, the World War II Experience, a museum-like exhibit out of his love for important historical events. Sponsored by the Union City Board of Education, the exhibit is a first-time project for de Armas.
The interest in World War II started when I was very young. I can actually trace it down to about 1998, 1999, when Saving Private Ryan came out. Steven Spielberg did a great job there. It was at the height of video games were really starting to take off, and a lot of the games early on, Medal of Honor, they were focused around the Second World War. Stephen Ambrose's Band of Brothers, tons of miniseries, tons of sources were out there, and I think that hook literally is what kind of catapulted my whole career. I didn't know it at the time, but it just kind of grew into this, what you see behind me right now.
As you walk through the exhibit, you are transported back in time, focusing on the stories, the struggles, and the triumphs of the American experience in the Second World War.
So the section you see right over here, this is devoted to the war in the Pacific, pretty much detailing some of the aspects of the war against Imperial Japan. Some artifacts on display, Life magazine, some technical manuals, some field gear on equipment, things that the average soldier would pretty much go through on a daily basis. Many of the things were brought to life through the help of so many wonderful teachers here in the building. Mr. Razzo's fashion classes helped create the women's uniforms that you see off to the wings. Jonathan Slater, so many people in the graphic arts department pretty much brought my ideas, brought my posters to life, and helped, kind of make everything look the way it is today.
It took 3 years to bring the exhibit to life, and I'll bet you did not know that Union City has a direct connection to the war.
So a personal favorite of students and faculty alike is this particular poster that details the history of Union City with the atomic bomb. Right here on 39th Street and Kennedy Boulevard, we have our own connection to the creation of the atomic bomb, where the R.H. Simon Silk Mill building, that's still standing today, actually produced the uranium rods for the atomic bomb. Many people recognize it as the building behind the White Castle and the gas station right there. But that is our little connection to the creation of the atomic bomb as part of the Manhattan Project.
There are sections devoted to D-Day, the Normandy invasion, and the Holocaust, Nazi Germany, and Hitler. And there's a section on the role women played in the war.
This section pretty much details women at war and how they played such a vital role in the war effort. Sometimes that is overseen, overlooked, but through different organizations such as the WASP, through the typical Rose of the River look, they literally converted the whole economy, the whole production into a wartime industry. So you see some propaganda posters right over here, different types of propaganda on display, different themes in propaganda, whether it's production, whether it's about caution, whether it's about sacrifice. There's lots of different things up there for students to kind of see. The point of this, the vision of this, is to pretty much grant visitors of all generations, of all ages, an inside look as to what that experience was for so many people who had to stop their lives to pretty much confront tyranny worldwide and put an end to it.
At Union City High School for Hudson TV, I'm Jeff Hennig.